public humiliation, really, in front of the TV and in front of our own fans and a derby game. It's a dreadful, dreadful, dreadful day.
Was it down to the tactics that you went with? How do you explain that?
Was it down to tactics? You can say whatever you like. Was it down to tactics? Probably. Was it down to lack of desire to get in amongst the action? Yes, probably. Quality the same. So many things that you can point the finger at today. Sending off didn't help. It wasn't a sending off. Obviously, we put him on, and it would have made a bit of a difference for us. We didn't defend. It was basic defending. You know, how long have you got? It's just a terrible day.
The Matsman sending off, it might be appealable, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll appeal it.
Appeal that. But ultimately, the thing that I've watched today, I haven't seen so many individual errors as that for a long time in a game. And, you know, Marius Lucas in particular had a horrible game. What can you as a manager do about that?
Well, the player, you have to. Individual errors are themselves. You know, you get punished at this level for making individuals, but we're making glaring individual errors. You know, we're not clearing our lines. We've got to do whatever we've got to do to defend and get the team up the pitch. You know, all I've just said. I mean, we start tomorrow morning. We have a meeting tomorrow morning. We'll bring the players in, and it starts again tomorrow morning because we need to get to the bottom of that.
This week, did you think everything had turned a bit of a corner? Yeah. Not just because of the signings, though, but did you feel that you'd got last Saturday out of it?
Yeah, I did. I genuinely did. It was a good feeling around the place. And it's obviously not the case. And, you know, it's the last few games, it's obviously run deeper than I thought. So, you know, we need to start tomorrow morning again. And all you can do, you know, when you're in a situation like this, when you fall down, you've got to keep getting up. You've got to get up, and you've got to get to where you've got to get to.
How deep do you think the issues are, though, Brian?
Well, they look deep today, but it's no point me talking about how deep the issues are. We've just got to sort it out. We've got to solve the problems. I've got to go right back to basics with this team, and that's what I'm going to do. We come in tomorrow morning and we start doing something about it straight away. That's what we have to do. You know, it's easy to say, "I'll give the boys a day off," and that it's not going to happen. You know, we do what we have to do tomorrow. We have that conversation. Everyone's got to have their say, and we go from there.
What was your say then, Brian, to them? I mean,
well, humiliated. It's just humiliated, you know, in front of our own people in a local derby on the TV, and I'm part of it. It's not just me, and it's not me and them, not us and them. It's me. I'm part of the group, and it's completely humiliating, and we know that.
No, I'm sorry for that, Brian. You know, you didn't deserve that, and you walked to the fans again at the end of the game, and you know, you saw a lot of them give you the applause too. You know, there's only so much you can do from the touchline. The players have to look at themselves today, don't they?
The thing is, as a manager, you never distance yourself from a performance, and I think that's really important. I'm not standing here distancing myself from the players because I'm part of a group. I wouldn't do that when we win. I wouldn't do that when we lose. We've had a terrible day today. I've had a terrible day today. The fans have had a terrible, and they're going to have a terrible weekend. All we can do now with 21 games to go is try to get it right for next Saturday's game. That's all we can do, and that's what we'll be trying to do.
And Brian, I know you've brought two players in. Just a thought on how they did today.
I think it's really difficult for them today. You know, it didn't work as far as what we're trying to do. We'll change the system again next week, and we'll have another look at it. And you know, I know these two players will make a difference to us.
And on that system, you try to go 4-4-2 to change in the second half. You're undone straight away. Yeah. And you know, to that extent, at the moment, nothing's rolling for you. Is that how you feel?
Well, it doesn't roll for you if you don't do the basics right. You know, if you make basic errors, you don't get your luck. So you have to make right decisions and do whatever you've got to do. And if you don't, that's what happens.
And do you question yourself at all, Brian?
Do I question myself in as much as what?
Well, just that, you know, everybody's here, everybody's working the right way, but at the moment, this week must have given you a real jolt to think, well, hang on.
It gives you a jolt, there's no doubt about that. But I have great belief in what I'm trying to do, you know, and it's difficult to say that when you've just been beaten 6-0. I know I can do this job. That is the thing. I just know I can do this. I just want the time to be able to do this job and give these supporters what they deserve, because they don't deserve that.
We've seen some great stuff this season. We've seen some really bad stuff as well.
Yeah.
Let's hope this week gets better for you, Brian.
Yeah, it will.